Okay, so it is not beneficial for you to print these results because these results you can directly copy from your terminal. But in many cases, some things you cannot get from from the AWK file. Some outputs you cannot get from the AWK file. Suppose you that how to print with time the mobility of nodes. Okay, so what we will have to do for that? We will have to print the speed of node or coordinates of node and with time. So these things means with time cannot be printed using AWK file because AWK file gives the final result. Okay, so if you want to print anything with the time on x-axis, then you will have to do what? You will have to do this command. Okay, so let me tell you how it is done. I will open this file. I won't do anything, just simply print the x and y coordinate with respect to time of a particular node. Okay, not for all nodes, otherwise it will be very big amount of data. So what I will do for node 0 only, I will print. Okay, this is a trick actually. It is not part of NS2, but in many places you have to do these kinds of things. Okay, so I am telling you whatever I know. Okay, what this line will do? It will get the properties of node ID 0 in this variable, in node variable. What this double x and y will do? It will do what? It will in y position of node is stored. What is node? The node with node ID 0. And in x variable, the x coordinate will be stored. Now, what about time? For time, told you time can be accessed using this command. Okay. So if you access this command, so you will get the time. But we cannot just write the command, we will have to use it properly. So what we will have to do? First, print f percentage f space, or you can say that /t. It is a tab. It is command for tab. 4 or 5 spaces will be there. Percentage f, comma. First thing we will have to print the time. Second thing we will have to print the x-axis, x coordinates, and third thing we will have to print the y coordinates. So comma y. So third thing I have not printed here. If anybody knows C++, he won't be having any problem. Even the basics of C++ will do. Okay. What we are printing? First time, then x coordinate and y coordinate. Okay. I will suggest you to print only one variable at a time. Means one on the x-axis and one on the y-axis. Okay, but you can print as many as required. So what you will do now? Just save it and we will make it. I hope all of you remember how to build the source code again. Okay, so I have revealed the source code. Now let us give this command. This command means we will have to run the file first. wlab1.tcl. Okay. If we run this command, what we will get? This thing we are getting. Okay. But I have made one mistake. That at the end of the file, at the end of the line, we will have to print a new line. And in beginning to, leave at the beginning. So now we will have to make it again. Now we run it. See what we are getting. Time and position of a node. Okay. So its position is not changing, I think, even with time. So we will get some other node, suppose 50. Coordinates of this node is changing with time. Okay. So time is in the left column, x coordinate is in the middle column, and y coordinate in the rightmost column. Now, what you can do, if you print it in the terminal, then you cannot plot the graph of it. But using the command that I have just told you, what you can do, ns wlab1.tcl. Okay. Now after this command, press this symbol and write any text file name of your choice. Suppose out1.txt. Out1.txt. Press enter. Now, okay. Now all these things are not printed in the terminal. So all these things will be printed in this file, in this folder, webinar folder, means in which folder the TCL file is. Now search for out1.txt. This is the file. Let us open it. What we have got here, x coordinate, y coordinate and time. Some things are printed in between as well. So what you can do, you can just remove these things. You should always check if anything not required is printed. So now what you have got 3 columns with, you have got 3 columns. First column contains time, second column x-axis, third column y-axis. So you can just copy and paste this file, these values in your Excel or any other tool. In MATLAB you can say, print and you can plot the graph. Okay, so this is just a trick. Okay, it is not related to your NS learning, but it will be very helpful for you, because in many places you will have to get the idea of things which you cannot get from AWK file. Okay, which do not have any trace in the .tr file. Okay, so you will have to print many times like this. Okay, so this is one thing. Now next thing is, that is also very small but very helpful, is, okay, this thing I think is clear to everyone. You will have to, whatever command you give, after that write this symbol greater than and write the text file name. Okay, so first thing I told you this. Okay, same version 2.34. Okay, so the content of your files are same as mine, but the code up to here I have written to tell you something. Means you can check some lines. Okay, it's like in send data, first 3 things are here. Like now this thing I have added only, this thing I have added. So many lines, most of the things are same. I have added some lines for your learning. Okay, these things are not present in your code. Okay. Okay, so one more thing I will tell you regarding TCL file only.